How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Welcome back to another Arsenal news show. Of course, so I keep updated with all the latest Arsenal news for today. And we've got some interesting stories and some bad news to talk about. I'm going to start with that. Martin Odegaard, guys. Of course, international break last month, got injured with an ankle injury. He's thought to be setting to miss, a few games. Well, not a few games, but a few weeks. But now, according to reports, Odegaard has suffered a setback in his recovery from the ankle injury picked up last month. It's now expected that he won't be back until December, guys. So we will not have Odegaard, our captain, until December. That is a lot of games missing, guys. A lot of games without Odegaard. You know, we've got some tough runs coming up as well. You know, there's a period where we play Liverpool at Emirates, we play Inter, Champions League, we play Newcastle and Chelsea. So not until December, he's going to miss quite a few games, people. Having said that, guys, I think we've managed the guy. Yeah, I think we've managed his absence really well, in a sense that the players that have came in instead of Odegaard, they've stepped up. And in these recent games without Odegaard, I still think we do miss him 100%. That's not even a question about missing the player, because it's Odegaard we're talking about. But I think we did well without him, if that makes sense. It's always going to be a big blow, but I think we'll find a way around it, and we have to now, obviously, whether it be Trossard playing there, which we've been doing, he's been doing well there, Havertz, doing similar role, or will we actually see the chance and the opportunity for Nwaneri, obviously, to fill his boots? But yeah, man, it's very, very bad news. Of course, we wish him all the best in his recovery. It's a shame. We're not going to have him until December, man. And it's a massive miss, people. And part of me thinks if we can go back and not call the guy up, but I know it's the rules. I get he wants to represent his country, and there's rules put in place that are implemented where we can't obviously call the guy back and keep him with us. It's a real shame, man. It's such a big blow. And I hate these international breaks, man. I actually can't stand these international breaks. Nobody can. Yeah, I don't know how you guys, if anyone enjoys it, I don't know how. Stuff like this happens, man. So it's very, very frustrating, guys. And listen, it will be a massive miss, but let's keep it up, man. Let's keep what we've been doing. Without him, I think we've done well without him. Not saying that we don't miss him, because we do. Having him there would be amazing, but it is what it is. We got to get on with it. We can't look at it thinking, it's the end of the world. We have to move on, and we have to win these games coming up for sure without him. And when he comes back into the team. But yeah, some very, very bad news there, guys. And it continues, man. International break. I swear, every single international break, people, players come back with injuries, man. It's a disgrace. And once again today, Bukayo Saka last night playing for England, they lost 2-1. He actually came off, looked in a bit of pain, limping off the pitch last night. But according to reports, the initial indications are that Saka is okay. However, he needs to have a scan to confirm no major damage. Hopefully, he suffered a tweak and nothing more. And this is coming from AFC admin today. So yeah, he's going to go for a scan, of course, just to see if there's any issues there. Fingers crossed, guys, that there's nothing there, because, man, if there is, that's another, guys, it's literally another one bites the dust, man. Another one bites, that song? Yeah, another one bites the dust with all these Arsenal players, man. Like, it's so frustrating. But listen, we're keeping our fingers crossed. We're hoping it's just a tweak and nothing more, guys. Fingers crossed, man. But if the worst comes to the worst and we get the, worst news that he will be missing a few games and he will be out for a few weeks, then obviously it's down to Sterling. It's down to Raheem Sterling to start on the right-hand side. It's down to Sterling to step up. This is why we brought him, just in case if anything did happen to Saka, to give him rotation, to hopefully give him a bit of competition. So this is what's going to happen. Sterling's going to be given the opportunity now to step up, and he's got to take it. He has to take it, because without Saka, without Odegaard, the two of arguably our most key players, So without them, it's not looking good, man. And it goes back to my point, like in terms of pulling players out. Obviously, this international break, we pulled out Havertz, we pulled out Partey, and we did it mind games. And you know why? Because Partey had an illness apparently, so he missed Ghana. Havertz had a knee issue. Well, It's funny that they both are going to be available to return for Bournemouth then, isn't it, guys? So part of me thinks, could we have not done the same with Saka? Could we have not done the same with Odegaard? But then you got to look at it this way, guys. I know there's rules that are put in place, but also when you start putting out all these players one by one, people will clock on and it will become a common theme and it just is not going to work. So we can't pull out everyone from the international teams. It's just not going to be like that. That will never happen. So, yeah, it's a real shame. Obviously, hopefully Arsenal call him back and he does not play England's next game against Finland. But we'll see what happens, guys. Saka out injured, man. Don't know how long it will be. Of course, I'll keep you guys updated if we do get any new news about his scam, what happens. Hopefully, if I don't make a new video, that means it's good news, guys, because he's actually going to be back and available. If I do make a video, then we know it's bad news and he's actually out injured. Well, guys, I mean, let's move on to some transfer rumours now. I swear this video is just full of negativity today. We're just surrounding Arsenal. There's no good news today, guys. I do apologise. This is all bad news because this transfer rumour today, Real Madrid have made William Saliba their top priority next summer. The player's on charge already been connected. The Spanish club are willing to pay whatever price to convince Arsenal to sell. This comes by Alexis Bernard. That's the source there, guys. Don't know how reliable the guy is. But listen, as I said, man, the news gets worse and worse with this. In terms of William Saliba, Real Madrid making him the top priority. And you know what is Real Madrid? 9 times out of 10, they always get what they want. Because it's Real Madrid, people. It's Real Madrid. And they always get what they want. I know Mbappe on a few occasions missed out a few years ago on Mbappe. But look at him now. He's eventually gone to Real Madrid. In the end, they got him. So, majority of the times, they get it spot on and they get what they want. And with our Rolls Royce here, Saliba, looking in the summer, they'll be looking at him. And we can stop this easily, guys. And you know the way how we can stop this is win trophies. This season, win trophies, Saliba stays. It's very simple, guys. If we don't succeed in winning trophies and we finish the season again with no trophies, Saliba will look at it thinking, another season, he's going to want to win stuff. And it's happened to multiple players that we had in the past. Look at Van Persie. Van Persie left, won big trophies at Man United, won the Premier League. I don't want it to be a very similar situation, with Saliba, in terms of we once again end the season. He's been here for a few years now, been one of our best players for a few years now. But he'll get to a stage where he wants to start progressing his career in terms of having the trophies to back it up. And if Arsenal don't act quick and we win these stuff and we start winning trophies, yes, we are getting better every single season. And yes, I'm sure he can see that. And then yes, I'm sure he can see the whole project that Arteta's trying to do at Arsenal. I do get all that, guys. But it's happened before and it will happen again if we're not careful. The only way we can stop this from players like Real Madrid coming in for a player like Saliba and for him to stay with Arsenal is just win. It's just win the trophies, people. It's as simple as that, really. Because they will be... And, I'm not surprised that they're looking at him because he's one of the best defenders in Europe. Not even in Europe, in the world, guys. He's one of the best in world football based on the past 2 seasons. Not even that. Ever since he's came into Arsenal, 3 seasons now. One of the top, most consistent players there. One of the best defenders in Premier League and in Europe. The guy is quality. So who's actually surprised that Real Madrid are in for these types of players? But what we don't want is what we're having in the past with many other players. And yes, as I said, we are progressing every single season. Maybe he'll look at it and think he'll eventually win something at Arsenal. But, at the same time, on the flip side of that, if Arsenal are not winning anything, we've got no trophies to show, Saliba's, as he's going to get older, he's going to want to win. And he will do that at Real Madrid because they win every single season, effectively. And it is Real Madrid. And as I said, 9 times out of 10, they get what they want. So hopefully this doesn't happen, of course. I don't think it is going to happen because I do think Arsenal will keep hold of Saliba because we will be successful this season. But yeah, some bad news there, guys. Unfortunately, I've got no good news for you to talk about. It's just a few injuries and then this story today, which has been going around the past few days about William Saliba. But thanks everyone who tuned in today, guys. Really do appreciate you guys' support. If you are new, do subscribe. We're on the road to 10k subscribers. Hit like button on the video, and I will see you guys in my next one. As always, come on you Gunners.